Welcome to Bring It On Bitches. I'm your host, Candice Prentice, reporting live from Los Angeles, California. And I am very excited to report that today is Industry Day. Okay, so today we're going to do an interview with LJ Green, a producer, a director, a writer, a comedian, an editor. I mean, he does it all. He's like, he can do the whole project from start to finish all by himself. He doesn't even need anybody. But he does have people. But he doesn't need people. But isn't that cool? Anyways, we're going to do this whole interview with LJ Green. We're going to pick his brain. We are going to get to know him. And we're going to get to know a little bit more about these projects of his. And learn a little bit more about the industry. Learn how people can invest. Learn how you can be a part of these projects. So when we come back after this commercial break, we're going to be sitting here with Mr. LJ Green himself, poisonally sitting right here. So please, stay tuned. Welcome back. Okay, so like I said before, the wonderful commercial break, we're here with Mr. LJ Green. And he is a producer, a writer, a director, an actor, a comedian, an editor. He does it all. I don't know how he does it all, but he does it all. So I basically want to know, okay, what is it like to be in your head? Like, what is it like to be able to create a project and make the project and, you know, completely do everything that needs to be done to make this whole project complete? And you can do it all. You can edit it, you can write it, you can act in it, you can throw jokes in there because you are a brilliant comedian. And if you don't believe me, go on YouTube and YouTube him, okay? This guy is a brilliant comedian. So what is it like, you know, is it crazy? Is there a lot of stuff going on? What is it like, you know? Because as an actor, I mean, I just have stuff going on in my head for acting, and, you know, what is it like? Tell us.
It's kind of stressful at points, especially when you're on a project, if it's someone else's, and you're looking at, okay, I can make that better, I can make this better. You know, your mind goes crazy because you're looking at multiple departments, and so it's just it's less sleep, a whole bunch of things. But yet, you know, it's also a gift to be able to multitask, because not everyone can do it. You know, you know, a lot of people just stick with, you know, one department.
Yeah.
And they're good at that. But you know, I guess you kind of take a Robert Rodriguez approach to it and become a one-man crew.
Yeah.
That was something that he did with this first film, was that he went through a little bit more hell than me, but basically he raised money. He raised $7,000 by going to different medical centers, and basically, you know, was a guinea pig pretty much, and that's how he raised money for his first film.
Yeah.
And he did, you know, the camera work, the editing, the lighting, the producing, the directing,
wow,
you know, and everything. So yeah, it becomes kind of tedious and kind of crazy sometimes, because you're not focusing on one thing. You're focusing on, okay, I gotta look at this, and that. So yeah.
But you enjoy it.
Oh yeah. If I didn't enjoy it, yeah. I would not do it.
And I'm sure many people wish that they could do all the aspects of the industry that you do.
Yeah.
Because it makes you very valuable. You know, I mean, if somebody hires you as an actor, if something happens on set and, you know, the director for whatever reason isn't there, you can make a decision, or you could help in that sense. You know what I mean? Because you know so many different aspects of it. Well, that's just amazing. So, okay, so is there one particular part of the industry, out of everything you do with the acting and being a comedian and doing directing and producing and writing, is there one specific area that you gravitate more towards, or is it specifically, you just love being this like massive creative creator?
I honestly enjoy acting a whole lot. The reason why is I love the fact that you can read a script, and especially if it's a intriguing or interesting character, you can really go in and dig deep and become a person that's not you in a sense. And I always like doing things that's not me, and I think that's what I love about acting, because I mean everything else, producing, a salesman can become a producer if you wanted to. Directing, it takes an eye and having a vision for directing, and writing, just being creative. But acting is a little bit more than that, because you gotta take certain elements and really become that character. Especially if you want to become a good actor, you have to have some life experience in order to portray certain characters, especially if you're going to play someone who's a deep character. So I think acting intrigues me a lot more. I think that's is very interesting.
So for all the people who don't know, and I know there's a lot of you out there, trust me, it took me a long time to learn about this industry. Explain to people how important it is to know every aspect, every angle of the business. I mean, to just be an actor, I feel, is so one-dimensional, because then you don't understand what's happening, behind the scenes, and you don't understand the editing process of it. So explain to people how important it is. And really, I think you're extremely valuable in this industry, because you know so many different aspects of this industry. Just maybe give people who don't know a little brief, explanation on how important it is.
Well, I believe it's
definitely.
And then plus too, especially with me directing, I guess you could say I'm more of an actor's director, because I understand how it feels to be in front of the camera.
Yes.
So I tend to let actors go ahead, and even if something is written down a certain way, I would want the actor to go ahead and do it their way.
Yeah.
And if they have a better way of doing it than the script, then we're gonna go with that particular take.
Yep.
So having the free range, and that's I like working with directors. They kind of give you that range, because sometimes you may see something that the writer didn't write in, and that happens a lot. And that's the beauty about movie making, is that you can change things. One thing about writing is that even if you write a script, it's still not complete until the director yells cut and can it, basically.
Yeah.
That's when that particular page on that script is done.
Yeah.
When it's already taken out and you move into the next scene.
Yeah.
So that's why acting is fun, because you can create a whole nother world that the director or the writer can be like, wow,
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's good, and it shows with the type of person you are. LJ is actually a good friend of mine. He's extremely talented, so I personally know this. But it shows. It definitely shows. So